On Thursday night, Zeeland East trailed Spring Lake 49-14 in the second half. But that's when a small act from Zeeland East senior Jayden Lopez stole the show. Lopez helping out an opponent, stretching Lakers running back Brody Lightfoot while he was down on the field with cramps.
He's like, dude, I'm cramping on my leg. I'm like, I've only seen people lift their legs up, so I'm just gonna lift your leg up and see how it goes. And he's like, yeah, do that. So I lift his leg up, and then the ref told me to get away and get back.
It was an act of a true sport, despite trailing by 35 points at the time.
No matter how much you're losing or like how much you think like you're doing bad, just like you gotta be respectful, like no matter where you're at, because you don't know what the other person could be going through.
Hey, Mac.
And yet nobody has been through more in the past year than the 17-year-old Lopez, who lost his father in April due to COVID-19.
He came home with a headache, and like a headache for about 2 days. And then one day he was coughing super bad to where he couldn't control it. So then we went into the ER and figured out what he was doing and what was wrong with him. And then they're like, oh yeah, your oxygen levels are pretty low. Like you should get put on a ventilator.
As his dad was in the hospital on life support, Lopez and his family could only see him through FaceTime and prayed for a drastic change.
They were deciding on whether or not to take him off and disconnect everything. But me and my brothers didn't want him to, because we thought he was gonna fight through this, and we told him to stay on until he slowly died out.
Adrian Lopez lost his battle on April 6th.
It just taught me to be closer with my family members and cherish everything you got with them, because you don't know how fast or how easy they can be gone like that.
And the play where he helped his opponent was not a fluke or a one-time thing. It's the way Jayden was raised by his late father and family.
When I'd chuck people and laugh at them or not be really much respectful, he'd show me and teach me you got to be respectful no matter how much you're winning or even how much you're losing.
And Jayden says he wasn't sure about playing football this fall at all, but he was pushed by his father's passing.
Knowing that his favorite thing to do was to watch me play and to teach me and everything, now that I'm playing and he's not here, I feel like he's up there teaching me.
Lopez and the Chix will take on Holland on Friday night. Reporting in Zeeland, Zach Herrick, Fox 17 News.